I want to share my own mental journey on this. Honestly, I used to be a China hater. Yeah, a Chinese China hater.
Ishowspeed just learned Kung Fu in China.
Look at it. It's spin, but it's live.
I saw his latest live stream and it was absolutely wild. If you ever seen Journey to the West, his experience was just like Shen Wukong's journey to find a real master. He went through challenges, ended up in wrong place at first, but finally found the real master. Master Liang was amazing. During his live stream in Beijing, he mentioned coming to Guangzhou to meet Tony from LCSI. Let's see if we can catch him here. I think his next stop is Chongqing. It's gonna be fire. His trip to China is breaking a lot of negative stereotypes. Many foreign viewers had misconceptions about China, but speed streams are showing them the real China, full of energy, culture, and warm people. I hope more people can come and experience it for themselves. What do you think about his China trip so far? Let me know in the comments.
We are here in China! Come on, bro. It's about to be our first time experiencing China. Let's go see what China's about, man.
Hey guys, my name is Bella, and in 2022 I was one of less than 200 American students in China, and I moved to China when I was the same age as Speed, so I think it would be cool for me to react to his videos because I've been seeing some clips of his streams on TikTok and I think they're so fun and they just remind me of my time in China too.
It's that time, man. Let's go. We're here in China. Oh, ni hao. I see you.
Literally my reaction when I first got there, bro, I swear to God, I was always just talking to random people on the streets and random people were always coming up to me too.
You do?
Yeah, I follow.
I thought y'all didn't have YouTube here.
No, you're a liar. You have YouTube.
No, I said I thought y'all didn't have YouTube here.
I can see. You know, in Chinese, many websites will.
Alright, bet, bro. Yeah, you the first.
Yeah, actually, okay, this is a very common misconception. People think that YouTube and stuff like that Chinese people can't access our social media platforms and our videos. But the thing is, a lot of our videos are actually posted to their social media platforms as well, but they just add translations and stuff to it. So when I was in a relationship in China, my boyfriend was showing me a lot of videos that were also on my TikTok For You page, and I was just in shock. I was literally our For You pages are identical, and he was using Chinese TikTok.
他跟我说，你不要以为我没有看过单口喜剧。单口喜剧就是一个人站在台上吐槽自己的父母。
Okay, alright, bet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What
did he say? Yes, sir. What? Thank you.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Bruh, this was me literally every day. I'm not even joking. I swear this was me.
I can't even choose nothing. Oh my God. Which one is chicken?
No chicken.
Oh my God, I saw this. This old man is so sweet.
What?
Are you really influencer?
Yes.
Your Chinese name, Jia Kang. He recognized you.
Wait, what's my Chinese name?
Jia Kang.
John Kwan.
Jia Kang Ge.
John Kwan.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, you know what is so crazy? So you would think that just by watching something like this, you would think that this is just an experience that celebrities would have in China, but this is not true at all. Even if you're just a random person walking around China, people will come up to you and be this friendly to you. I'm not even joking, bro.
John Kangu.
See how nice people are, bro? I miss this so much.
Oh, you the first Ronaldo fan I met. Hey, he the first Ronaldo fan I met in China. WM. Hola. Bro, I don't know no Chinese words, bro. They got KFC in China. Ain't no way. KFC in China, baby.
Bro, it's literally on every corner in the most random places too. I'm not even joking you. You'll be at some kind of historical site and you'll see a KFC in the bougiest building, and it's just so shocking.
Oh, yes. KFC just got, bro, I feel like KFC is everywhere. Oh, my God. Ain't no way.
He's right about
I have
that.
one chicken leg, please. One drumstick. One drumstick. All right, Tat, let's do our test taste, y'all. I know we gotta do our test taste, bro.
Oh my god.
Everybody
KFC in
subscribe,
China
y'all.
is so
oh
good.
my god.
Bro, they have actually so many like unique items on their menu. They even sell like boba ice cream there.
She said. Shit.
Ishowspeed.
Oh, my first friend, Cyber.
Call him.
Wait, how you in? Chat, this is Chinese YouTube. Oh my god, bro. All right, I'm about to try that. Hey, I'm about to try that KFC China. All right, she said, I am about to try China KFC. Okay?
He already has a whole audience.
They don't
It's
get what
so
I'm
funny.
saying.
He has like an entourage.
Let's see, here we go. Let's see if it's good. Woo, here we go. Woo. Delicious.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Life changing.
Hold on. It's actually good. No,
我很喜欢 I like it.
One Heinz Lee Wan, okay? They understand what I'm saying, bro. Y'all get what I'm saying or no?
Screaming.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, why y'all not saying nothing then?
他很喜欢的鸡。
Yeah, top. Yeah. What? Okay. I like it. I like it. Okay. Okay.
Bro, where is this place? I haven't been here before either.
What?
My mom is kind of homeless.
She said.
Bro, that's the thing about China. Like, you'll be walking on the streets and you'll just like stumble into the coolest places ever. It's actually so nice. I miss that so much about China. Like, you would never experience something like that in the US, where you just walk around and you stumble into like the most random and really cool places ever.
This place,
Wait, I actually think I know this place. I think this is like a kid's like play area or something. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I feel like I've seen this place before. Like, I think they have it in malls and stuff. I might be wrong, but I feel like I've seen this before.
Watch out.
Like this.
Like that? Yeah, okay.
Oh, I swear, in China, you'll literally have the most random interactions with people. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or like just a normal person. This happens to everyone. I swear, literally, if you go there, like, people are just so approachable and people will just approach you as well. It's literally the culture there, and I miss it. I miss it so much.
Hey guys, today I want to talk about Speeds. You know, Speeds has been in China for a while and it seems like he has a great time. And so many Americans often say things like, oh, why do Chinese people know about speed? They have the so-called firewalls, so they shouldn't know much about the outside world. But the truth is actually the opposite. In fact, a large number of Chinese people know a great deal about what's going on. We travel abroad, we use VPN, and we woke up far ahead of you guys. So how did this happen? I want to share my own mental journey on this. Honestly, I used to be a China hater. Yeah, a Chinese China hater. Because when I was in school, I thought the US was heaven on earth. My father told me that, my grandfather told me that. They said America was rich, people had good qualities, and the tech was just next level. On birthdays, Chinese kid could only get candy as a gift, while American kid could get a PC. Why now people realize this might be just propaganda, but back then, America was indeed much more advanced than China. China was so undeveloped. So people believe the narrative. America is the answer to everything. And you often hear Chinese people ask, why can we be more like America? With these questions in mind, I went to the States. The first thing I did there was Google China on MSN. I was so curious about the outside world. And there was no doubt I'd be like, oh my god, my country is so evil. And I officially became a China hater for years. However, here's the kicker. As an international student, I would go back to China very frequently. Every time I went back, my hometown, a really small city in Guangdong, had changed a lot. The infrastructure there was getting better, the facility there was getting better, even the efficiency of the bureaucracy was getting better. It became a really pleasant place to live. I witnessed all of this, but at that time there was a view in the MSM that China was about to collapse. I still firmly stood on the side of the MSM, so much so that I can't put charge in my home country. But as the saying goes, you can deceive people for a while, but not for a lifetime. I gradually realized that when the MSM keep criticizing China, my mother got promoted again, my father made a great deal of money from the stock market again, and my grandparents' pension increased again. Without the support of my family, I wouldn't be able to continue my studies in the States, and my family's success was riding on the fact that China was literally getting better and better. So, at that time, my opinion starts to change. I thought, maybe the MSM wasn't right. I doubt everything they report until I later saw news about the so-called credit things, child labor thing, and cotton things. I finally realized that these so-called mainstream media had really bad intentions toward China. That completely turned me from China hater into a person with a much more sober mind. And that happened in the third year when I was studying in the US. 8 years ago, I woke up and it makes me to put a huge question mark on things that I used to value. Before, the reason why I stood with the MSM was because of the saying goes, if criticism is not allowed, then what's the point of praise? I used to agree with this argument, but now I would say, yeah, but what about criticism that aims at destroying you instead of improving you? What about criticism based on distorted facts or even make-up facts? Is that kind of criticism really so valuable? I doubt it. Similarly, there are many other concepts, like freedom. Freedom is valuable. But what about the freedom to do bad things without getting punished? Like democracy. Democracy is also valuable, but what about a democracy that just involves endless debates without actually getting things done? As we can see, overemphasizing a concept's perfection and righteousness often backfires. This is the wisdom from Lao Tzu, Tao Te Ching, encapsulated in the phrase 反者道之动. In short, it warns against going to extremes. Do not overemphasize that a certain concept or ism can completely solve problems. Instead, we should always go with the golden mean, 中庸之道. What is 中庸之道? Simply put, it means allowing things that are not in line with the ideal to happen. I love freedom, but I also allow some things that seems not so free to happen. Why? Because this creates space for other vital values, like safety, like making long-term decisions, and like stopping billionaires from jacking up prices on essentials. There are so many apples on the tree, why do you just pick one or two instead of all of them? And you are even so obsessed with these two only?
An influential US YouTuber Ishowspeed's live streams accidentally smashed some media's anti-China propaganda. Ishowspeed, who has 37 million followers on YouTube with his hyper-energetic style, is shocking the world with his ongoing troubles in China. Speed came to Shanghai and Beijing and did a 6-hour live stream in each city. From visiting tour sites, tasting food, learning Chinese culture, taking the high-speed rail, and interacting with the Chinese people from all walks of life. These two live streams have gained more than 10 million views. When some media try to depict China as a backward country, this is the reaction of Speed when he first saw all the skylines in Shanghai.
This is what China looks like. This is China right here. Damn. Chat, this will look fire at night. Damn, that is amazing.
When some say China can't innovate, Speed went crazy for the Chinese EV Xiaomi SU7 Ultra by both its breakneck speed and the affordable price.
70,000?
Yeah.
And it's faster than my Lamborghini.
Unfortunately, it is.
And it's electric?
Alright, so I'm doing a little bit of acceleration. Hold on.
Let me see. Oh!
So,
damn!
yeah, so.
And it costs 70,000?
70,000, yeah.
That's it? Chat, my Lamborghini costs $250,000.
When some say China's 5G network is just hype, Speed was amazed that his live stream had no lagging at all.
The lags don't leave, okay? We're under tunnel. You can't get signal under the tunnel. Actually not lagging? Yo, China's crazy. We're underground and we're not lagging. Y'all have like internet underground too?
When some say Chinese people are oppressed and robotic, Chinese people from all walks of life gave Speed the warmest welcome and had all kinds of creative interactions with him. Chinese fans interacted with Speed in a heartwarming way, completely different from some of the unpleasant experience he had in other countries. And of course, when people worldwide saw the real China from Speed's unfiltered live streams, they were all shocked. Scrolling down the comments under Speed's video, you barely find any negative ones. People are praising China's development and saying, okay, this is definitely not what Western media had told us. This user said, decades of propaganda. Speed's one live stream. Or this one. After watching this video, I realized how foolish my previous views on China were. I've decided to plan my trip this year to China. I feel that if I don't go to China, I will regret it for the rest of my life. Or this person, 6 hours of live stream? Speed has never done such a long live stream in any other country before. I admire China's technology and internet, and Chinese Speed's fans were very respectful. Indeed, just like what Speed did. The best way to understand China is just by going there. So guys, what are you waiting for?
What one of Ishowspeed's Chinese fans just did for him is currently shocking the internet. Basically, if you don't already know, Ishowspeed just recently toured the entirety of China and streamed the entire thing, where he did things like traveled the entire wall and everything like that. After this happened, some of the Chinese fans and even the Chinese government praised Ishowspeed for hopefully connecting the United States to China, along with bringing good relations between the two. After doing that, the fans also praised him by painting this entire thing on a huge wall right here. As you can see, it was a very good piece of art. Whoever did it was very well at painting, and they did the entire thing with spray paint too. They posted this on social media, which then got recognized by the internet, and now they're also praising the entirety of China for showing so much love towards Speed. What Ishowspeed did in China was actually insane though. He started doing backflips on the China wall and everything like that, and it's crazy to see how much fans he has in different countries. I mean, even countries that don't predominantly speak English still get groups and groups of people surrounding him if he goes.
Bro, what did I tell you? I literally said every country that Speed goes to, what does he do? He paints the country in a positive light. Have you ever seen him talk bad about any country that he's been to? The only time where things didn't go good was Norway, and he still didn't have anything bad to say about the country. Whenever Speed does any type of international tour, what does he do? He touches down, he interacts with the locals, he tries the food, he immerses himself in the culture, he visits historical landmarks. And that's it. And ever since he's been in China, he's had nothing but good things to say. It was literally to a point where some people on Twitter were trying to say that he's pushing propaganda when in reality, it's the other way around. And allegedly, the Chinese government has actually praised him for promoting positive relations between China and the US. Did I not pre-fire this during the announcement? I was trying to tell you, he got that much pull. After only 4 days of being on Chinese TikTok, he already has over 1 million fans. Anytime Speed goes out the country, he got Michael Jackson level aura. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I got a crazy prediction. He's going to be the first streamer in North Korea. If you don't think he's not going to get an invite, you're bugging, especially if he's been to every other country in the world. Bro is a legend. Let me know your thoughts.
Bro, Speed cannot be stopped. You see, the Chinese government has reportedly praised Ishowspeed for promoting positive relations between China and the US. Bro, that's actually insane. This man is single-handedly promoting world peace. Bro, literally everywhere this guy goes, whether it's like South America, Europe, whatever, Asia, he has fans. He has motion in every single country. And for one single person, that's actually crazy. He's leading us straight to a type 1 civilization. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's crazy how this man can go from being a Brazilian soccer player to being a Chinese monk and still have fans every single place he goes. No, like actually though, mad respect to this man for bringing the world together. That we definitely need this. And mind you guys, he's doing this out of his own free will. Like, his own team is saying he's visiting China at a net loss. Like, he's doing all these cool stunts and tricks and training these little kids for fun. Props to him, man.
Okay, so slightly controversial, unpopular opinion, but I don't think you guys had the wrong idea about China just because of the propaganda. I think part of it is the fact that you guys are so used to just listening to media and politicians rather than people who have actually visited those countries or actually are from those countries. And when I mean people who visit those countries, I don't just mean people who have visited those countries like 15 or 10 years ago. I mean people who have visited the country very recently. I've been seeing so many Chinese content creators over the years making videos about how China is actually very different from the West, the way the West portrays it, and nobody was watching their content, nobody was paying attention, and nobody was listening to them. The way some of you guys switch up is actually so crazy. And let me just tell you some of my personal experiences too. I've been posting about China since 2022 when I was one of very few foreigners in China, and now suddenly everyone's going because it's a trend or whatever. And that's the other thing. I don't like when people treat countries and cultures like they're a trend. But besides the point, I was there with my other friends who were foreigners, and we were students in China. We were some of the only foreigners in our entire city, even in Shanghai, which is a very big city of over 20 million people. People recognized us on the streets because we were one of very few foreigners in that country. And guess what? People were laughing at us for being there. People were calling us crazy for being there. And for me personally, I have been posting content about China, like genuinely taking my phone and showing you guys around the country for ever since 2022. And people have been laughing at my content. People have unfollowed me. I've gotten mass unfollowed ever since I started posting about China. Y'all have been ignoring Chinese people. You have been ignoring other foreigners who have lived in China for such a long time, and you like to blame everything on propaganda. At some point, you need to stop blaming everything on propaganda and realize that if you're so susceptible to falling victim to propaganda, maybe it's the fact that you lack common sense. And I don't mean to sound harsh when I say this, but it's kind of true. Some of the people I speak to, especially Americans, when you tell them certain things about the country that you visited, the fact that you were actually living there, they would rather believe a politician or some random news anchor or whatever who has never stepped foot in that country or hasn't stepped foot in that country for over 15 years. Bro, and the reason I know this is because I'm Middle Eastern and I've literally gone through the exact same thing. Some of you can't even point these countries out on a map, but you have so much to say about them. It doesn't make any sense to me. If I ask you one basic question about China, something that would show me that you have even the most surface level knowledge about China. For example, how do you say the word China in Chinese? And you can't answer that question. I'm sorry, but you're automatically unqualified to talk about this country or to pretend like you know anything about this country. For example, I'm Iranian, and I've noticed that a lot of people who have a lot to say about Iran can't even pronounce the name of my country correctly. It's insane. It's insane. At least, know some basic level information about the country that you're speaking about or that you have an idea about. You know, if you're going to formulate an opinion about China or about Iran or about any country, at least, do some research about people who, live there or they're showing you videos of that country before just automatically dismissing that as propaganda.
甲看哥来中国最慌的并不是中国的网红，更不是美国的网红流量什么的，最慌的就是 BBC、NBC、Fox 这种传统的西方主流媒体。因为在这些西方的主流媒体拍出的视频和纪录片里面，中国还在泥巴路里骑着三轮车赶着小毛驴呢，要么就是大城市里给你加上滤镜灰不溜秋的。但要知道，甲看哥单 TikTok 置顶的一条视频，一个播放就2.7亿次。如果他把上海行、中国行这些好的地儿吃的玩的，包括现代化PO出来，影响力会是巨大的。所以接下来甲看哥会面临一个问题：这些视频如果回到美国把它PO出来，那么形成了极大的反差。那边怎么办？主流媒体何去何从？不让PO出来，自由何在？民主何在？好多事就是这样，把自己管好了，保证自己今天比昨天永远强这么一点点，时间长了，以不变应万变，到最后什么谣言都不攻自破。
I'm sorry. On behalf of the Asian community, I apologize to all the African Americans. As you guys know, the word that in Chinese sounds a lot like the N-word, which is why you would see Chinese people saying the N-word left and right, when in reality we're just speaking our language. But in some sneaky cases, in some devious cases, Chinese people take advantage of the fact that sounds like the N-word. So they use that excuse to pretend they're saying that in Chinese when they're actually saying the real forbidden word. Listen, I am not innocent. I have said the N-word before. I have, unfortunately said it many times back when I was immature. But I have learned and I have grown up to know how deep that word is and the history behind that word. I can't fucking say it.
I must start by appreciating all these creators who gave their contributions, and I've been able to watch the show particularly personally, and I am so glad that there are social media influencers who are taking media for what it should be. And since he has a big audience and he's been able to do that, have you seen the kind of impact that he's been able to make? What I love in this life and what we need is positivity. There's so many people who are hurt, people who are desperate, people who are going through stuff, and when they go to social media, they don't want to add on their stress, but they want to calm down, they want to relax, they want to have a good time on social media. And looking at what he's been able to do, and what I loved about his tour is how random it was. He would walk in a place and he would just do stuff randomly and show what is happening and appreciate the culture. And I'm so glad that his tour has been able to impact lives. I've seen clips of people, this is just one of the few that I've been able to share here, of a Chinese who confessed of not loving his country, and right now he's being positive about his country. And so many more. There's so many people also who are saying, I know China might not have the best life that we could think about. It could not be the best country as we could vision, but people are having the life, people are living. The quality of life in China is reflecting true life and freedom here. And what's the point of having an opinion if you can't have the freedom of choice? That's what I'll keep repeating, because that's how we started this conversation around China, America, freedom, and stuff to do with that. And I'm glad that this propaganda is being cleared, and we are having a new perspective, and we are here to strengthen this relationship, not just China and America, but we want to strengthen relationships between countries so that we can make the world a better place to live. We get uncomfortable to find comfort, and that's what we are here for. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Like, share the video, subscribe if you're new here, and I appreciate you. Stay tuned for more.